Hello, this is Doug's swimming pool update. What swimming pool companies don't want you to know. This is like 4 years after I made my first one. I've been using copper sulfate mostly as algae control for the last, I'd say 7 years at least. My first swimming pool update called What Swimming Pool Companies Don't Want You to Know. Towards the end of the season, I was using nothing but copper sulfate, no chlorine at all, and my pool was still crystal clear. I have learned a lot from all the comments from all the other ones, and that's not entirely true. Though I still use copper sulfate for algae control, and I do add chlorine tablets. Not a lot, just enough to keep the water disinfected. And I think the copper that's in your pool from the copper sulfate, this is about a $27,000 gallon pool right here. So over a period of the first couple months, I probably put in, I don't know, probably about close to 16 ounces, maybe a little more. It varied. I did that because it was raining so much, and that was keeping the pH down. Now, I use well water, and well water is rich with pH. So normally my pool gets plenty of pH and stays very balanced. So now all I'm using is copper sulfate and chlorine, and I don't put a lot of chlorine in it, just enough to where it's, you know, on your little swimming pool gauge, it might be slightly turning yellow to show you that, hey, add chlorine, and that's about it. But it does work extremely well. And again, if you go back to that original video I did, there's a lot of comments of how to control the dosage. There's stuff you can buy to measure the copper in the water and make sure it doesn't get over this point. But my hairs never turn green, my liners never turn green, and no one's ever suffered any side effects from using this method. But I just thought I'd do this update because I have saved thousands of dollars in chemicals, especially algicides, by just using copper sulfate. And I probably hadn't gone through 50 pounds of chlorine this entire season, and this is the middle of August. And that is it. And I will post this, and if you want to look at the other videos and see the comments, just look what swimming pool companies don't want you to know, and you will come across it, or subscribe to my channel and look at it, and it goes back about 4 years, 2015, I think it was 2015. So that's it, and this is what I look like. So you all have a great day. Goodbye.